and welcome to Up South with me, T.S. Sudhir. Our top focus on Up South continues to be the war of words taking place between the Chief Ministers of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Today, Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu was in Delhi taking the battle to the national leadership of the NDA. He also met the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at around 4 o'clock this evening, and one of the demands of the Andhra Pradesh government is to bring the law and order situation in Hyderabad under the control of the governor of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And of course, Naidu believes his phone and the phones of all his ministers are being tapped at the instructions of the Telangana Chief Minister.
You are saying that they engineered the defection of your MLAs?
Yeah, 5 MLAs they have taken. Can you tell me, how can they do that? One minister still is the member of my MLA, even in my party. That is what I'm saying. He has engineered.
But he says that your voice is on the tape.
What I'm saying, my voice is not on the tape.
So you're denying your voice?
Yes. Why should I do that? That is what I am asking. Why should I approach? That means, where you have publicized that? In T channel, Telangana channel. So many equipments have come. We are having information. He is having, one is legally, that means they can tap.
What equipment? To tap phones?
Yeah, illegal tapping.
These are very serious issues that you...
What I'm asking?
You have proof of this?
No, we are having information. He is tapping.
Can you categorically, unequivocally state that you were not involved, that these allegations made against you, is there any truth in them?
No truth in that. Why should I do all these things? Never I have done all these things. He fabricated. That's why he publicized in his channel.
Right. So there Chandrababu Naidu denying any allegations of doing anything wrong in this entire cash for vote scam. The TRS has hit back very strongly. The Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, Mahmood Ali, and TRS MP Keshav Rao gave it back to Naidu, rebutting point by point.
उन्हें गिरफ्तार करेगी ना, हमारे सरकार का दखल रहेगा ना, हमारी सरकार गिरेगी. डिपार्टमेंट है, जो डिपार्टमेंट जो काम जिसके जिम्मे जो काम है सौंपा गया, वो इंक्वायरी कर रहा है. उससे जो होगा तो वो करेगा. हमारे से कोई उसका ना हमारे ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब का है ना किसी होम मिनिस्टर साहब का है. वो खुद चंद्रबाबू नायडू साहब इधर जा रहे हैं, उधर एक बयान इधर एक बयान दे रहे हैं ताकि केस को उलझाया जाए. ये केस जो भी रेवंत रेड्डी साहब काम करें, जिसके इंस्ट्रक्शन पर करें, वो इंक्वायरी होगी.
What do you think? What kind of trouble is Chandrababu Naidu in, because of which he is accusing you and your chief minister of phone tapping?
But can there be a greater serious case than this for a chief minister? Even for an ordinary man.
What is the case? That he is accused of bribing an MLA? Is that the case?
Absolutely. Bribing case and vitiating the principles of democracy. Today, parliamentary democracy is being shot at.
TDP says there is no mention of any money transaction in that audio conversation, which is a voice that is believed to be that of Chandrababu Naidu. So where is the question of bribing?
It is for the circumstantial evidence to tell. See, this has to be not read in isolation. This has to be immediately connected to what had happened. How did it come at all?
You are saying that Naidu today faces a serious crisis of credibility.
Not only credibility, he faces a serious case of criminality.
But Naidu is now talking of governor being vested with the Section 8, the law and order situation in Hyderabad.
He has not read Section 8. It is unfortunately written in English. What to do? That is my problem. What is that 8? 8 speaks about the law and order being maintained by the state. It has nothing to do with the crime. It has nothing to do with the phone tappings. It has nothing to do with the bribing a person. 8 doesn't speak of it at all. Let him know that first.
Let me cut across to our Deputy Editor Atir Khan, who joins me from Vijay Chowk in New Delhi. Atir, Chandrababu Naidu has spent the entire day having a series of meetings. He met the Prime Minister around 4 o'clock. He would be meeting Arun Jaitley as we speak, and thereafter he's also going to meet President Pranab Mukherjee. What have been the reactions to Chandrababu Naidu's allegations of phone tapping and also his demand that the governor should be made in charge of law and order in the common capital area of Hyderabad?
Well, you see, this issue involves serious political and legal implications, and that is why Chandrababu Naidu is making it a point to meet senior government functionaries. He's met Prime Minister. He's had a meeting for around almost 1 hour, Sudhir, and he's also scheduled to meet Arun Jaitley and Amit Shah later in the day. He also has a meeting with the Home Minister. So clearly he's trying to give his side of the story, trying to garner support. But let me tell you, our sources are telling us at this point of time the government is in no mood to render any any help or to get involved in this sensitive issue. However, Chandrababu Naidu is expected to speak sometime today. He's expected to hold a press conference sometime, around 8 o'clock, and then it is then that we'll get to know what has transpired and has he got any assurance of any support from the centre on this issue.
Right. So far, Atir, we know that Chandrababu Naidu side of the story, the Andhra Pradesh government and the TDP side of the story. You cover the union government and the BJP also very closely. Now, you said they are not in a mood to actually intervene in this particular case, but things are going from bad to worse. You have two chief ministers regularly sniping at each other, the serious possibility of a chief minister being interrogated in a case and being also accused of bribery or at least giving support to a bribe giving claim by his own MLA. So wouldn't the BJP be expected to play some kind of a referee, or perhaps that role would be given to the governor? What are you picking up from your sources?
Well, Sudhir, at this point of time, the government is not inclined to intervene directly, but then it is closely monitoring the developments. It's been quite sensitive. It's getting messier by the day. Two states are involved. There are legal implications, cross cases being registered. So eventually the government will have to intervene at some point of time, but really at this point of time, we'd rather wait for the governor to take the call, and then, if need be, the centre is going to intervene, or wait for president's intervention.
Right, Atir Khan, thanks a lot for joining us there from New Delhi. In fact, the governor of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is also in New Delhi today, and he also met the president today to give his side of the story, and he would be expected to play the role of a referee. News now from Tamil Nadu. The Madras High Court has dismissed the petition by the Marnas brothers against the Enforcement Directorate attaching properties owned by them in connection with the Aircel Marxis deal. The Enforcement Directorate had attached assets worth over 700 crore rupees. The Madras High Court refused to intervene as the case is also being heard in the Supreme Court, is being monitored by the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, the Marnas would also be worried about the fact that the Home Ministry has struck down an Information and Broadcasting Ministry's proposal for giving security clearance to 33 television channels of the Sun TV network, a move that could lead to cancellation of their broadcasting license. Joining me now from Chennai is my colleague Shisha Reddy. Shisha, too much of bad news coming there for the Marnas in the last couple of days. The stock market reacted very negatively to the possibility of the license not being there and all the news around Sun TV. Now, what's the sense that you're picking up? Is there a chance that the entire bouquet of Sun TV channels, over 33 of them, could go off air?
Sudhir, it's very unlikely that the channels might go off air because having said that, yes, the stock markets did show out negatively, but having said that, the channel has been running for more than 20 to 23 years, so everything will be under stake if something like that happens. But yes, Marnas legal channels are trying to work through the entire process, but of course, in the last 2 days, of course, is not good news for Marnas. And having said that, in the next few weeks also, Marnas have to face the case, in connection with the Aircel Marxis deal, where on the 3rd of August, the case might come up before the OP Saini court, and the CBI has been saying that the bail should not be given to Marnas. So yes, a lot of bad news back to back for Marnas. Of course, a huge setback, we can say, Sudhir.
Right. Shisha Reddy, thanks a lot for joining us there from Chennai. But staying with news from Chennai and Tamil Nadu, Jayalalitha, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, is going to contest the bypoll on June 27 from the RK Nagar Assembly constituency in the state capital of Chennai. In fact, the first time that she will be contesting from Chennai. Most of the opposition parties have decided to give this bypoll a miss. But the person who is going to take on the Chief Minister is an 82-year-old social activist, more popularly known as Traffic Ramaswamy. Pratibha Raman sent us this report from Chennai.
With most opposition parties deciding to boycott the by-election in RK Nagar, Jayalalitha would have hoped for a smooth drive to victory. But showing a feeble red light is KR Ramaswamy, more popularly known as Traffic Ramaswamy, for his crusade over issues relating to city traffic and road safety. This 82-year-old social activist has filed his nomination as an independent candidate.
There is no need for this election at present. When there is an election going to be held for general election for 230 per constituency, just to favour and re-elect her as an MLA, in this period, within 10 days of time, which is also illegal by the Election Commission. That's why I wanted to fight and prove she should not be elected unopposed, mainly.
The ruling party treats Ramaswamy's candidature with contempt.
See, first of all, I don't want to comment about him. One thing. Another thing, he is an aged person. If he feels it is corruption, he is a corrupted leader, the party is a corrupted party, then why he is going and standing there? He wants some publicity, that's why we don't want to comment about him. We don't want to comment about him.
The opposition parties choose to stay away, admitting it is of little use to fight a bypoll less than 1 year before the assembly election.
It is not connected with the Tamil Nadu politics. She was defeated when the period of during which she was accused of amassing wealth is between 91 and 96, and people stood against her, and she herself was defeated in an assembly election.
Be it Amma or the activist, all that people of RK Nagar are looking for is for them to keep up promises of developing the constituency with better civic amenities and not disappoint them like those in the past years.
I have been living RK Nagar constituency for the past 30 years. A lot of times ADMK has 1 year, DMK also has 1 year. Nothing has happened. For us, major problems are water issues and as well as traffic problems. Nothing has been done till now. We expect more from this election. Maybe Jayalalitha Madam or Traffic Ramaswamy, whoever it is. We just need a justice for our constituency.
With Pratibha Raman in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Right, this story from Hyderabad will both amuse you as well as disturb you a lot. A youth from Hyderabad, a 26-year-old, has been arrested for trespassing into an enclosure of a jaguar inside the Hyderabad Zoo. And look at the reason why he did that, because he wanted to shoot a picture of his which he wanted to post on Facebook. In fact, the youth, whose name is Arib Taha Mehdi, was film teasing the animal inside this enclosure, and that's what you can see on your screen right now. He pulled its legs and also took a snap along with it. The matter came to light when the accused posted images of his action on his Facebook. It apparently bribed a zoo staffer to gain entry into the animal enclosure, which is a prohibited area. The zookeeper, who is also seen in the images, has been suspended, and Mehdi has reportedly told the police that he is an animal lover who just wanted to touch wild animals.